Black Oni. What's going on, tubes? It is your boy Will, Black Oni Wiggins, here to give you something very exciting. Before we get to the main course, let's first go through the appetizers. You'll notice 3 things right off the bat. I almost did 4, I don't know why, there was only 3 things I was really gonna say. I have new merchandise. I have a Black Oni podcast branded hat available in both white and black that you guys available to you right now. You can buy this thing on the store. The second thing on the list, which is the jacket, it's very comfortable, it's very warm, and it's very stylish. So if you want to be any and or all of those things at once, get one. The last thing I want to tell you guys is that I have dreadlocks now. I'm excited to see how the rest of this pans out. I'm already liking it so far. Let's actually get to the main course, and that is the unboxing for the Sideshow Collectibles premium format figure and slice. What I like that they did so far is that they left enough room, it seems, to be able to grab it out of the box. I believe it was the Wonder Woman. There wasn't enough room to grab it out of the box, so I'm happy that they accommodated that. What was that right here? Oh man, I can't believe it's been finally here. It was a year ago, almost exactly a year ago, that I discovered this and pre-ordered it. So let's just take a moment to go over some of the details here. This is the front of the box. This is the left side of it. This is the back side, the booty. This is the other side. This is the top, Captain Marvel. And the bottom here says that this is 906 out of 1500. I'll open this up. We have a little thank you card in here. Make our way across the surface here. Of course, they got the styrofoam everywhere. Everyone say hi to Ratana and Zach. Yeah, sorry, too late. Okay, so we opened it on the wrong side, but that is okay. We have a bunch of different pieces. The head, which is most likely the one I'll be using more so than the armor, but the head looks pretty good. I like it. Of course, the eyes are fine. They're not they're not googly. Have one side of the sash here. The base is fucking heavy. Yeah, this feels like solid. Do you want to hold it? See what it's like?
It's with one hand. Holy Jesus.
We have the other one. I think this one's magnetic. I think the other one's magnetic as well, which is good. Then this is the other Sideshow exclusive head. And then the body. Like, sculpted with such great detail. This is kind of heavy too, actually. And so this is sculpted and rendered very, very meticulously and beautifully. I really love, like, the musculature and the clavicle and the shoulder looks really, really nice. Obviously the butt looks really nice.
How's the paint?
The paint's great. Yeah, I was worried that it was going to be too shiny, but I think it's only the red part that's like metallic-y shiny, but it's not so much that it's like what I saw in some of the images. I dig it. Okay, now we gotta put this thing together. And now the head. Very easy to get on there. So this is the second head, which is pretty cool, but I do prefer the original head. But it's nice that this is there. I'm looking at it from this angle too. Like, it looks so fucking cool. Yeah, I love this one though. Like, as like a total piece. There's only one little spot here. Looks like it got a little bit of blue on it from the costume, but it's not really enough to.
Yeah, just take like a little gold pen and fix it.
It's not enough to really bother me. Yeah, there's only a few places where, like, you can see there's the paint kind of got on the gold.
It can't be perfect though. It's like.
No, it can't be perfect, but you expect a lot when you're paying $500.
Oh no, of course,
you know.
Of course.
No, I expect total crap when I pay $500.
Kind of parts around here, but some of the blue got on the gold, so you can probably see a couple spots on that side.
No, I can't.
And then like right here, like it's just like on.
I literally can't. That's so small. That is.
Do you know where the lens on the camera is?
Yes, I do.
Wow, you know what? It's a good sign. I can't see it. Do you foresee any leaning issues?
I don't think so, but then again, it's kind of hard to tell. Like, from the moment they unveiled it, I thought to myself, like, this is a statue that literally only has one point of contact with the rest of the base. And, like...
Well, again, I'll be honest, like Spider-Man, he's standing on one arm.
That's true.
So, it's a similar concept. I think they engineered it so they kind of reinforced the peg.
Yeah.
But it's a huge statue. That's gotta be...
It's
maybe taller than Wonder Woman? No, actually Wonder Woman's taller, right?
I think because of her... Yeah, the base is fucking huge on that. But this base is actually pretty tall, too, because...
I think the base is probably about the same height.
Her foot is so high.
But I think Captain Marvel is sitting lower in the base than Wonder Woman is, maybe?
The height of this piece is 23 inches, width 10 inches, length 10 inches, and the weight 12 pounds. The price is $4.99 US. This piece is magnificent. So as you can clearly see, everything about this statue really speaks out to me. The color reproduction is outstanding. The skin tones are just nailed perfectly. I was a little bit worried at first that the color on her costume was a little bit shinier than I would like it to be, but Sideshow proved that that was not an issue at all. It's got a matte finish with a little bit of a shine to it. It's not really enough to be that noticeable, and then with some of the images that they shared with us, it looked like it was going to be way too shiny, but I'm glad that it wasn't. And so here you can see that the butt is just sculpted so magnificently, and it's not just to say the butt, but you can see the back muscles, the biceps themselves, the shoulder muscles, the legs themselves. She's thick. She's got power behind her pose and her actual physique. She's like exposing her prowess, her power, and she's basically ready to strike, bursting out of what is this even, this thing? The movement with the cloth on her sashes on the side are so awesome, and the fact that Sideshow decided that they wanted to do kind of an alternate version of her costume makes me really happy, because this costume looks really, really interesting. And the additional head that you get for the Sideshow exclusive version of this statue has the armored helmet that you can see in her comics, and of course that looks a little bit different styled like this is as well. And it's just amazing. And the base itself, the way that they sculpted and painted it, made it look metallic, and made the eyepieces, made those look like they were glass. And obviously it's not metal or glass, but the way that it was sculpted, and it feels heavy, it feels hefty. There's a weight to it that makes it feel substantial and not cheaply made. And one other thing I really wanted to mention as well was the way that the statue itself is situated on the base. What they've done here was kind of some engineering genius and weight distribution, and the mechanics of how the peg is actually situated inside of the part of the head down there. It is really, really cool to see this piece literally jumping out at you. One other thing I would say is I'm typically not a fan of this kind of hairstyle that much. It's kind of like a half mohawk, half not. But the way that this figure comes together as one piece, I actually really like it on here. And I know I'm gushing about this piece. I know I've said so many amazing things about it. One bad thing I'll say about it, obviously the price, but you can't see it here, but very, very, very closely you can see some of the blue that got on the gold as they were painting it and going around. So it's not necessarily attached as separate pieces and put on there. It is painted after everything is kind of compiled and put together. So that would be really my only complaint about this piece, aside from the price. It is outstanding. If you have a chance to get it, please do. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, press the subscribe button so that we can bring more awesome experiences like this one to you. And as always, I'll catch you on the next video. Game on. and Black Oni out.
How much was this?
Entirely too much.
Yeah, but how much?
500.
Still cheaper than Deadpool.
Really?
Deadpool's like, what was Deadpool? Set like 700?
What?
Deadpool $700?
The Hulk versus Wolverine maquette is still cheaper than.
Wow.
It's crazy expensive.
I remember how we were trying to guess the price.
Yeah, we were all totally off.
No, anymore.
And our guesses were already high.
They were.
We were all saying like, it's 600. Like, nope.